Hi. I love our first guest. He is the host of his own late-night talk show, which is now in its 18th season. Please welcome my friend, Jimmy Kimmel.
Am I allowed to take these out now? How does it work?
Are you testing yourself now?
Well, I don't know. I was in the parking lot with everyone else, and they made us do this.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm great. Yeah, we should probably get those tested, not just take them out.
You know what? I'll put them right here in case.
Great.
For safekeeping.
Nothing
wow,
like
what a weird thing. You've got video screens, and what are these? What do you call these?
They're live people.
Oh, people. Oh,
yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be in a room with people. I'm excited. I feel like we should wrestle or something.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of energy.
Wow. Please, let's not. I think you would win. You seem to have a lot of energy, and I think you would win.
I have too much energy. That's true. Yeah.
Are you excited because of what the week we've had, the election?
I am. Election. It was supposed to be election day.
It was.
Turned out to be Shark Week, really. I was happy. Yes. Saturday morning was a good morning. My wife woke me up and said Joe Biden won, and then I went back to sleep until 12:30.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But my daughter's 6 years old, and she was watching we had CNN on for like 4 days in a row. And she's very interested in what's going on, and she feels like she has a stake in it. And I said to her, because the results, and she didn't understand why they're, like, none of us understand, but especially 6-year-olds. She said, who's gonna win? When are we gonna know? Because she's used to watching like a baseball game with me, and at the end, there's a winner. And I said, well, you have to eat your pancakes. And she said, what do you mean? I said, well, if Joe Biden isn't going to win. The last time, the reason Hillary Clinton didn't win is because kids didn't eat their pancakes. And she looks at me and she thinks about it for a second. She goes, that's just ridiculous. So I've lost her completely. It was her first day of school today.
Well, first of all, she was too smart to fall for that.
Yes,
she is a smart girl. So that's first day of school, like, at all.
Yeah, it was her first day of kindergarten. She's been to preschool before, but she's been in Zoom school for the whole year so far. And she hasn't seen children, and and it's weird because taking her to school after her having Zoom school for so long, it's almost like when you get to visit the set of your favorite show. She hasn't met her teachers in person or most of her classmates, so she got to go to school. And I have 2 older kids, as you know, and I've been through first day of kindergarten a couple of times. And each time it was the same. All the parents, including me, crying, most of the kids crying, this time, we didn't even stop the car. Children were being chucked out the window into the school. It was, take them, you can have them, teach them to read, we'll be back in 3 years.
And did she feel the same way?
She did. She was really very, very excited to go.
That's so good.
And I told her, on Thursday, you're going to be crying and saying, I don't want to go to school. And, well, we'll see. I'll let you know. No,
she'll want to. She is adorable, and she's so smart. How's Billy doing?
Billy is doing great, thank you. He is, it's funny because we went through these health issues with Billy and with his heart and the surgeries, and it was traumatic, and so many people, your audience and your show, you guys donated so much money to Children's Hospital, and it's just really like a heavy thing. And now Billy's 3.5 years old, and he's a monster. He's an absolute monster. He smashes everything. If it comes in the house and you turn your head, he will smash it. He took my Emmy off the shelf, threw it on the ground, broke it.
Wow.
He throws everything on the ground. It's like living with a bad guy wrestler. It's like having a bad wrestler. Rowdy Roddy Piper is living in our house.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I know. What are you going to do, though,
Is that new, that he's doing this?
Yeah, well, just ever since he's started to communicate, yeah, he's been bad.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's just a phase, you know?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah.
It's a phase, but some phases can go on for 50, 60 years. Like, I'm sure little Donald Trump, they said, oh, it's just a phase. I'm sure he'll grow out of it. Have they finished counting yet? I don't know what's going on.
I don't either. Well, whenever this airs, we have no idea. Let's assume they did and it's all over.
I hope so, because I will say, you know, I grew up in Las Vegas, and Nevada is my home state.
Yes.
And it's crazy that it took them so long, because that's all anyone does in the state of Nevada. Counting is the #1 thing. If you're too good at counting, they'll throw you out of the casinos.
Right.
You've got dealers, you've got pit bosses, you've got cashiers, you've got hookers, you've got everyone counting. You can get married in Las Vegas drunk at 4 o'clock in the morning, and yet they can't seem to get the count finished. And then you've got Alaska, which at least Nevada has people in it. Alaska, you'd think they could just do a show of mittens and decide the president. We still don't have any answers.
Show of mittens. You're right. There aren't that many people in Alaska. All right, we have to take a break. I want to talk to you. Your birthday is on Friday the 13th, and I need to find out if that is, if you're superstitious, because that would be weird for a lot of people.
Okay, yeah.
All right, we'll take a break. More with Jimmy
We'll be
after
right
this.
back.